My bedroom has entered the chat. If you saw my last couple of cleaning videos, let's try that again. Listen, my executive function is not functioning. And you already know I need to compartmentalize in order to digest. So I have a lot of bins. However, I've just placed them here. Listen, the bins get moved to the room they're supposed to be in. I just don't always make it past that step. So right now I'm just throwing it in a bin. And then in another room, there's more bins that I'm going to further separate these into. Pretty self-explanatory. You can't clean surfaces with stuff still on them, so just move everything. I know there's not always another place to move things to, but that's just how this works, right? There's sort of controlled chaos. It always looks worse before it gets better. And oh, I don't think I actually showed you guys this. Yeah, I bought this little vintage dresser like months ago in my old apartment, like way before I even moved. If it's one thing I'm going to be, is late. I'm sorry. I need to start updating y'all in real time. I can't keep up. I don't know how y'all manage to get so many things done in a day, but even though this is all happening in one video, it most definitely took several days on my end. When I did scan the room for pieces that maybe I was missing that was preventing me from taking that next step, like all of the shoes that I put away but left these boots here, was because I needed a better storage solution. So I got some hangers. Yeah, definitely my favorite part about anxiety and procrastination is what took me 4 months to do, because it took me like 20 minutes, excluding shipping and handling. Oh, this is a hair straightener. Yeah, I did that weeks ago. That's something I haven't done in like 5 or 6 years. And as I mentioned in the last hair video, like I need to cut it. It's time. But I was like, oh, maybe I should just like see how long it actually is. But yeah, I figured I'd probably film that because in the last hair video, y'all was like, ma'am, you just casually sitting on your hair and you giving us sugar tutorials? Like the math ain't mathin'. Basically just like shut up and drop the hair tutorial. And my bad. But I'm gonna film that soon because the way the bathroom is so close to being done, I am editing that video as you're watching this, so it'll be out soon. And finally, it's time to break down this lamp that I DIY'd like 2 apartments ago. And I could just like update it a little bit, but I don't think it's fitting the vision for what I'm thinking of for this bedroom. But the best thing about this DIY is that all these elements, they can just be stored in a much more space-friendly way. So I could just completely deconstruct it and put it together at a later date. I stored it in a bin, so it's just like standing up in the corner of my closet, which is also a mess. And instead of buying those like little fancy carpet fresheners, you just make it yourself for a lot less money. I bought one once and it was literally $10 and I got like 2 uses out of it. Maybe I was just heavy-handed. You know, that's probably it. That's probably it. I have a tendency to do that. Anyway, but also the smell was extremely strong, completely overpowering. And me personally, I would get a headache if I did actually wear my glasses that day. If the lights is like 7 watts stronger than 5 minutes ago. Matter of fact, my head hurts right now because I haven't had breakfast yet. So perfumes, colognes that are too strong, absolutely not. The back of my eyeballs will be throbbing. So I prefer this because I can customize not only the scent, but the strength. All that is some baking soda. Technically, the one that you buy is mostly silica. Because as you can see, once you put in the essential oils, it looks like it's like clumping up. If I were to touch this, it would still be like a fine powder. Even though it looks chunky, those lumps are not hard. They're still soft. And also, I'm using like way more essential oil than I probably need for like 6 tablespoons of baking soda. So it's a little much. Anything that I'm using, cleaners, tools, ingredients, all that. I'd like to have everything just like in one place on the blog, but currently it is under construction. So you can find everything in the description box instead of the website, which by the way is very easy to do. You can either drag everything to this portion of like your menu, which will make it invisible You can leave some stuff and not others. You can create an entirely new page, like a cover page or landing page that says coming soon or under construction, or literally not make the page public at all and keep it under password. So again, usability, easy to navigate as usual. If you're a creator wanting to run a blog, create an online shop, or just have a portfolio on the internet, you can run any type of platform with Squarespace and run a newsletter and use their bio sites to link all of your social media channels. So you got options, and you can get a discount with my code abetweene, or just head to squarespace.com/abetweene. Don't have to use any type of fragrance if you want to. If you want your house to smell like it was just freshly cleaned, now you can make it smell like whatever you want. These are the ones that I'm using in this mix. But please, if you're going to do this and you have pets, do double check that the essential oils that you're using are not toxic to your fur babies. And then I leave that for like 30 minutes, an hour, whenever I remember. In this case, that was the next day. I went to bed. I fell asleep. And I'm going kind of fast here. I'm trying, I got things to do, okay? But as y'all know, if you really want to deep clean your carpet, take your time. What you could do is just like a little quick pass like I am right now to pick up the baking soda, and then you can do like a real vacuum like I showed you in the move and checklist deep clean video. And I actually did this before I treated the rug and then like let it dry. But stains, if you do have any stains, I have no clue what this is. I literally spilled nothing, but that's besides the point. This stuff I learned about on TikTok, they are correct. You spray this on and then you just kind of agitate it, rub it with a towel, and then pat it to remove all of the excess. As you can see, I didn't even have to rub it. After I sprayed a generous amount, you couldn't even see where the stain was. But what I like to do is just put down my cloth and then put all of my weight on it just to get up as much of the product or like any moisture as I can. I wish I knew what was in this stuff because it's one of those products where they just don't even tell you what the ingredients are. But the reality is that I'm renting. So I do have, a duty to keep things in proper order. So this is just one of those investments that I chose to make just in case, and I'm glad I did. And it's not just for carpet, you can use it on upholstery, especially if you have light colored furniture, you probably need this. I'll link it. Look at the white portion of the rag versus not white. And this is the after. Reason I did this and the reason it looks so empty, I'm getting ready for the bedroom makeover. If you saw the beginning of my bathroom makeover, part 2 of that is coming in a couple days. And the bedroom has already been started. So here is a little sneak peek. I'm so over the color of this bed, so I'm changing. If you want to see what else I plan to do, you might as well subscribe now so you don't miss it.